There are several ways in which to connect program parameters to hardware tags. We will look at three. For the first two methods, we need to open the relevant program parameters and local tags. Note that for this first method, the table may be on either the Monitor Tags or Edit Tags tabs. We should see a Properties window off to the right of the table. If the properties are hidden, we can just float the mouse over them and they will open. To prevent them from hiding again, we can click the stick pin so that it points down. Now we can select the desired program parameter and expand its parameter connections found at the bottom of the properties list. Next, we click inside the connection box. If we know the name of the hardware tag to which we would like to connect, we may simply enter it directly in the connection box. However, notice that auto-completion does not work within the connection box. If we need to browse for the tag, or we want to use auto-completion, we click the ellipsis on the right. Within the tag box, we begin typing the name of the desired tag and the auto-completion works. Furthermore, we can click the drop-down arrow and browse for the tag. The options located at the bottom of the browser allow us to narrow down or expand our search as desired. When we've selected the desired hardware tag, we may click the OK button and our connection is made. Notice that with this input usage, we may only make one connection. Also, because of the input usage, whenever the controller begins scanning the program wherein this parameter is used, the controller will first update the parameter with the data found within the connected hardware tag. The parameter will not be updated again until the controller comes back to the program containing the parameter. When a parameter updates in this manner, we say that it is updating synchronous to the program scan. This functionality can be quite useful for our customers and only became available with the advent of program parameters in v24. Prior to v24, customers used aliasing to encapsulate their data. With aliasing, we cannot update data synchronous to the program scan without adding additional code that buffers the data. Be aware that there is another program parameter usage called in-out that updates synchronous to the hardware requested packet interval, or RPI. So our customers now have more options and greater control over how their data updates. Now let's look at an output usage. Notice that with the output usage, we may make multiple connections. In this case, we have connected the parameter to a hardware tag that turns an indicator on and off. Because it is an output usage, we can then make a second connection that sends a start signal to a drive. As with the input usage, the output usage updates synchronous to the program scan. However, for the output usage, this means that the parameter's value will be written to the connected hardware tag or tags when the controller has finished scanning the program wherein the parameter is used. Then the parameter will not update its connected tags again until the controller has finished scanning the program the next time around. Let's look at a second way in which we can make program parameter connections. When connecting parameters using the properties, the table could be on either the Monitor Tags or Edit Tags tabs. For this next method, the table must be on the Edit Tags tab. The tag and parameter tables within the Logix Designer application may be customized by the user to display the desired contents. So, for example, if we are not using aliasing, we can hide that column in the table by right-clicking its header and selecting Hide Column. Furthermore, a Connections column is available. We can reveal that column by right-clicking anywhere in the table header, and through the Toggle Column selection, we can select the Connections column. This method is particularly nice because now we can, at a glance, see all of the current program parameter connections. Clicking in the connection cell for the desired program parameter, We can begin typing the desired hardware tag, and auto-completion will help us complete the tag name. We can also use the drop-down arrow to navigate to the desired hardware tag, just like we did in the parameter properties. There is also a connection configuration dialog, accessed via the ellipsis button, that we can use to configure the connection. Finally, if hardware has already been added to the I/O configuration when we are creating tags and parameters in our logic, then we can make the connection in the new tag or parameter dialog. This is a good place to mention that any of the tabs we have open in the Logix Designer application are capable of being torn off and dragged outside of the application. This is particularly useful when we are running an extended desktop across multiple monitors and we want to view more than one tab at a time. We are not running multiple monitors here, but we can demonstrate the functionality of tear-offs by resizing the Logix Designer application. Tear-offs first became available with V31 of the Logix Designer application. Returning to making our parameter connection in the parameter creation dialog, once we have set the usage to one of the program parameter types, the parameter connection box becomes available and we can make the connection right here in the creation dialog. Then, when we click the Create button, the connection is established along with the new parameter.